Hey guys, what's up? Charlie here. I just recorded that video twice, but it didn't feel right to me, so I wanna make a third attempt. Because it's a video, it's a topic that feels kinda scary to me, because perhaps like people will think I'm even weirder, you know, I'm pretty hardcore weird or something like that. But I want to keep this channel really personal, so I want to share this thing with you guys, and I don't care about the reactions. I just want to put this out there, but I know that the reactions will be quite good because it comes from an authentic place. So in this video I want to talk about my biggest fear that I have. It's a fear that I have also since a young age, kind of, you know, but now it's becoming more conscious. It's not really big, but it's something that it is in the back of my mind, and something I want to share with you because I believe you can get a lot of value out of it. One of my biggest fear is the fear of death. Right now, I'm not like hardcore afraid of it, but in the past I was. And I'm even more afraid not just of death itself, but of dying and having lived a life with no meaning. Having lived a life where I didn't achieve the things I wanted to achieve, a life where I didn't have the impact I wanted to have in the first place. And I guess you kind of realize that watching my videos, because I'm quite young and I talk about these big topics, you know. I don't talk about stuff a 23-year-old guy would talk about on YouTube, because I want to make an impact. I want to make people wake up a little bit. And as soon as you realize your own mortality, as soon as you realize that your own death is there, you will change perspectives on your lives pretty fast. And this is the thing that happened to me as soon as I realized my own mortality. Because I guess when you're young, you know, you don't really think about dying. You're like, oh, I'm like 21, I will be 21 forever, fuck that, you know. But if you look at people that are like 60 or 70, or even younger, 50, 40, ask them how fast time passed by since they were 21. And they will tell you like, dude, time passed by so fast. And you will not realize that, but look at every year you get older, the years are getting faster, time is passing by faster. It's crazy. So your own death is not so far away as you think, actually. And I'm not telling that to like scare you or something. I'm telling that to wake you up, because as soon as you realize that you will die soon, I mean 60 years is not soon if you're like 20 or something, but still it will pass by fast. And as soon as you realize that, you will look at your life in a whole other way. You will not be afraid of the little things anymore, you know, like, will I pass my exams? Or you will not be upset about the bad things that happen in your life, or you will be less upset. Let's say your girlfriend dumps you and you're depressed. I mean, you can be depressed for 6 months, but as soon as you realize that life is short, you will be out there and talking to other girls like in a couple of weeks, or even the same day, you know, like I know some people that do that. So realize your own death, guys. Don't be in this sleeping state of like being too attached to the good things and don't wanting to feel bad emotions and being like in your head all the time. And even like when people insult you, don't take it so damn personal, you know, like as soon as you realize your own mortality, you won't look at these things in this way anymore. And this is the first message of my video. The second message of my video is actually about kind of action taking, about your dreams, about your dream life. Because as soon as you realize that death is not so far away, you need to actually think about your life, man. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? And even more important, who do you want to be? You know, this is the most important question in my opinion. People always ask themselves, yeah, I want to get this, I want to get a lot of money, I want to get a house, I want to get this and that. But these things will not really fulfill you to 100%. What really fulfills you is the person you are becoming on your journey, the person you are becoming on your life. This is what matters to me. So who do you want to be? Really ask yourselves that. And also, what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? Because there's an awesome quote by the philosopher Seneca. He's one of my favorite philosophers. And he says that most people in their desires, they act as if they are immortal. So if you have a desire, let's say for me in 2015, it was to learn to speak Spanish. If you have this desire, you will unconsciously think that you're immortal. So what most people do is let's say you want to travel to South America to learn Spanish, they say like, yeah, okay, I will go next year. No, I will go next year. I will live forever. That's the thing they think unconsciously. I will live forever. I will start my YouTube channel next year. I don't have the right equipment. I don't have the right English. My English is too bad. I will start my YouTube channel next year. All these weird excuses. But you cannot live like an immortal person who desires, because you're not immortal. So what I did in 2015 is I told myself, okay, come on, I go this year to South America. I don't know how, I don't know where, but I'm going this year. And I did it. And I kind of set up my life in this kind of mindset, you know. I'm not saying like YOLO, quit your job, quit university, live fast, die young. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying know what you want to have out of life. And go out and get it. This is my message. This is a really important message. Know what you want and go out and get it. And then experience it. Don't be too attached to it, you know. And if you don't get it, also don't be too sad neither. But you took the action, you went out there and you went out and you bet on yourself. Because I truly believe you never lose the bet on yourself, guys. If you bet on yourself, either you win and then you win, or you lose, but you still bet on yourself. You still went out there and did it. So as soon as you realize your own mortality, you will look at life in a whole other way. And it's kind of my mindset that I have for my life, you know. I wanna do stuff. I wanna meet people. I wanna create stories. And this is the third message of my video. If your life would be a movie, would you watch it? If your life would be a movie, would you watch it? And this is also a strong message, because again, it comes down to the question, what do you want out of it? And also, how do you respond to your challenges? Because if your life would be a movie, if you are the hero in your own life, if challenges arise, you would kind of fight them, you know, you would kind of try to find a way to overcome them. You wouldn't be like sad and not taking action and in a pity state, in a victim mindset, you know, like, the world is so harsh. No, you would look at the challenge and you would say, oh, fuck yes, now it's getting interesting. Now it's getting funny, you know, like now I can challenge myself. Now I can grow. Now I can create something, you know. So this is the third message of my video. How do you respond to challenges? Do you like decide to get better, what most people do, or do you decide to get better, what a hero in a movie would do? So yeah, this is also a big mindset shift that I had to make, and I made this actually this year. I want to kind of create a movie out of my life, not like the best action movie that wins like 11 Oscars, perhaps, but I want to create a movie, you know, something I would like to watch, like when I sometimes imagine my grandchildren watching me, and then I'm like, okay, I want to create a movie that they would like to watch, you know, about their grandfather. It's kind of a weird thing to think about, but it's kind of my mindset. I'm this type of person. I cannot take life too seriously, otherwise I freak out. Otherwise I'm like too nervous and too anxious. So that's a mindset that helps me, you know, like life is a movie, nothing really matters, but I still want to create an awesome movie. And in my desires, as I said, I don't want to act immortal. I want to go out there and get the things. But also, don't be too attached to the things. Don't be too attached to the outcomes. Focus on the action steps. Focus on taking action. That's the most important thing. The last message of my video is about death itself. Because I was reading a lot about death. There are good books by Kelly Shagan. It's called Death, or Shelley Kagan. I guess it's Shelley Kagan, something like that. Death. I will put the book here in the screen so you can check it out. And also other books about the DMT, dimethyltryptamine, about ayahuasca, because actually dimethyltryptamine, it's a really interesting molecule. It gets produced by your body when you are born and when you die. This is a molecule everybody has in their bodies, and it's also present in plants and other animals. So the theory says that when you die and when you are born, this molecule gets produced by your bodies. But you can also take this molecule from the outside. You can smoke DMT, or you can take ayahuasca, which is a plant from South America, and you can experience this DMT experiences when you're like alive. I don't know if it's the same experience as if you are born or if you die, but it's a super interesting topic, because people that experience these DMT experiences, they say that it's not something like really painful. It's more like a blissful state. It's more of a really blissful state where you are connected again with the source. So I kind of believe in, I don't know if it's reincarnation, but I kind of believe that after death there must be something, you know, there is something. And I also believe in the theory that our brains are not producer of consciousness, you know, they are more like receiver of consciousness. They're like a radio station. They receive consciousness from the source, and the consciousness right now is you, and the body is just like the vehicle of this consciousness. And if you, when you die, your consciousness will transcend into something else. That's my theory. It must not, perhaps it's totally false, but I still believe in this theory, and this DMT theories with this molecule is kind of backing it up. So I highly urge you to Google it, to look it up on YouTube, DMT, dimethyltryptamine. And yeah, that's my video, guys. That's a really personal video where I talked about my fear of death. I won't clearly say it's a fear right now. It's just like something that makes me think, you know. I can still sleep at night, you know, I'm not like weirded out, but it's I don't know, perhaps I'm kind of gifted to have this urge to talk about that, and this urge to make my life meaningful, so I can help you to make your life more meaningful. I don't know, I kind of believe in destiny. But let me know if you also have this fear, if you also have thoughts about death, what you think about it. Perhaps you had some near-death experiences. I would also love to hear about that, because perhaps also all the people had it that will read your comment, and you will make their day, you know. You never know whose day you will make by commenting. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for all the support, for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.